Yo, what's happening? Welcome back to the Nation of Conversation. I'm your boy Champ. Got my bro Grind Time here. What's going on with you, fam?
What's going on with you, champ? Just chilling this morning, man.
Man, it's that week 18. It's that last week. I like it in the last week when there's still things up in the air, you know what I mean? Like it's still some things that
Mm-hmm.
can happen. Or excitement,
Right.
for the last week of the season. A lot of
A
times
lot of
last week is everybody just resting players. There's a bunch of trash games out there. So
right.
we
It's a
had
couple
some of
meaningful
that.
games out there. A lot of teams still
Yeah,
jockeying for position. A lot of teams jockeying for playoff spots. So it's a lot up in the air to play for today. So, but it's a lot of unmeaningful games too, also today. But we got several games out there that mean something today. So should be a good slate today.
right. Speaking of big performances, like I said yesterday, C.J. Stroud he had a clutch performance, brought the Texans to a playoff berth for the first time in a long time. Uh, Came in, turned this organization around because it looks like for a while the Texans were looking like a poorly run organization. Him and D'Amico Ryans come in first year, clean things right up.
Oh yeah.
D'Amico Ryans, yeah, they doing a great job. Both, I think that's a great pairing together.
Right.
Man,
We sh- we should have
check out
D'Amico
his first
Ryan's.
scrimmage.
Right. D'Amico Ryan should win Coach of the Year, in my opinion. And of course, CJ Stroud, he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Here's
So,
Stroud. Little play action to start. Good protection. Airs it out for Collins. He's got it. One play. Touchdown, Texans.
See, yeah, he came out ready to go. And when I seen that, I said, okay, young fella, he ready to rumble tonight. Uh, and also Nico Collins, shout out to him, stepping up huge since Tank Bell went down. Last night, he refused to lose too. That was just one of his catches for 75 yards. He ended with 195. He went crazy also. Like I said, shouts out to him for stepping up majorly ever since Tank Bell went down.
all right. Um, Great win for the Texans last night. My opinion, D'Amico Ryan should win Coach of the Year. And of course, CJ Stroud, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. They had a great year this year. Hopefully, they get matched up with a good opponent in the playoffs and see what they could do because this team got the sky's the limit right now for this team. They're playing great football right now. They're gelling out the right time. Sky's the limit for the Texans right now.
Yeah, I like him for rookie of the year. Him or Puka. See because both of them. See Puka, he only need 28 yards today to break Jalen Waddle, rookie receiving record. I know they're gonna try to get him that. They even said they're gonna try to get him the ball so he can shatter that and probably get him out of the game by the first half if possible. Just like with Travis Kelce, he only needs 16 yards. They're gonna try to get that on the first series if they could, or if in one play if they could.
Right. Puka's having a great year too. He's up for the Rookie of the Year. But you got to think which player is more important to their team right now? Is it Puka or Stroud? What do
Stroud,
you think?
most definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely,
So
most
yeah.
definitely,
Uh,
most impact.
yeah. Most impact is
Like I
CJ.
say,
So he should win Rookie of the
he,
Year. I mean, it's tough. I mean, wish they could have co-offensive rookies of the year and Rookie of the Year, but only one man can win that. So you got to give it to CJ, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Puka had a
yeah, that's
hell of a year. He done something a receiver or any receiver haven't did in a long time. So that's a tough one, but I got to roll with CJ.
okay. If it's not okay, of course you got him as rookie of the year. What about NFL MVP? Do you think he should be in some of that consideration? Of course, I think Lamar probably going to run away with it this year, but do you think he should be in some consideration for that? considering
Of
what
course, he should get some.
he has been able to accomplish.
Right. There's no doubt he should get some votes for regular NFL MVP. Uh, the Texans, like you say, they did something they haven't did in a long time. They got in the playoffs, and first year coach for first year quarterback. He definitely deserves some shots to be MVP. But I don't think he's going to win it. But he definitely should receive some votes.
Get some votes, yeah. Because I like when he came out in the beginning of the year, he lost a couple games. He was like, "Look, I ain't a part of these teams that be losing like this. Now, yeah, y'all not going to be making fun of the Texans when I'm the quarterback. That's what we
Right.
ain't gonna be doing." You know what
Especially
I'm
coming
saying?
from
He came
Ohio State.
right. Like I say, you think him and
Right.
Justin Fields they rewrite this stigma of Ohio State QBs can't do it in the NFL? You know what I mean? So
Well, one thing about Ohio State, they always produce nice quarterbacks that come out. You know, uh, Ohio State, Bama, Clemson been having some great quarterbacks come out, but those colleges right there always produce nice quarterbacks. And I have to say, Ohio State leads that charge with NFL quarterbacks coming into the league making an impact.
but yeah, he had a pretty effective, efficient game. 20 for 26, 264, 2 touchdowns. Also ran for 20 yards on 3 carries. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was a great performance. Like some clutch performances all through the year. Some game-winning drives. A lot of times looked like a veteran out there. He looks like he got a cool pocket presence, especially the rookie. He's a rookie out here. Playing against some of these
Right.
great defenses out here, edge rushers. It seems to not have him too rattled. It's like I can't wait. The sky's the limit for him because this is just his first year. He's just only gonna get better. You know what I mean?
It's only going to get better. Exactly. So
Right, and they're gonna build.
I'm curious to
They
see
build
who
around.
these Texans match up with first round.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I'm real curious to see who they match up with. It's going to be a great game, whoever they play.
Could that be a potential? Yeah,
Upset.
could be walking into the Lions den, get a hold to them
All right.
Texans. They're playing expired football right now. That's what happens sometimes. You run into them buzzsaws, and then it's a wrap. It's
Right.
pretty much a wrap at that point. And well, hopefully, like I said, they get a good matchup, favorable matchup. They can possibly get a win. Put the league on notice. You know what I mean? Because they definitely
Right.
got potential. Uh, Next year, put some more weapons around them, stack
All right.
put some more defense in there. So, like I said, Houston, you got your franchise quarterback. Now it's up to y'all to make it happen.
Keep it going. Like I say, whoever they play first round is going to be a tough out, whoever their opponent is. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just Houston, just let D'Amico Ryans do his thing over there. It seems like everybody's responded to him. Like I said, he turned it around. Looked like he was for a while. It seemed like Houston was being poorly run. From the outside looking in. I don't know. I don't have any inside information, but it just seemed like from watching it, from a fan
All right.
standpoint, it looked just looked like it wasn't a place to be. Especially how D Hop was treated over there. Situations. Other situations is going on that don't have nothing to do with football.
Hey, imagine if was DeAndre Hawkins was still on the Texans right now with CJ Stroud and what they got going on right now. Ooh, that would have been nasty. Nasty, nasty.
Um,
I'm talking about they would definitely have
those
two or
other
three more
receivers
winners
too.
right now, for sure.
Yeah, that would definitely be a crazy receiving core right now with those other two young
Ooh,
receivers
that'd
that
be
they got.
nasty.
Yeah, that would definitely be. Hey, he a free agent next. He a free agent, right? Hey, next year,
I'm not for sure, but
now you can bring him back, run that slot. He still got it. He still, making grabs over in Tennessee, even though that quarterback situation is not what it should be. I don't know what they're gonna do over there. But oh yeah. Speaking of last games, Derrick Henry. Is this his last game as a Titan?
uh, I don't know
Is
for
it over?
sure. I don't know what's going on over there. In the locker room upstairs in the GM office. I don't know, but if I'm Derrick Henry, I would definitely be looking for a trade or get up out of Tennessee. I mean, you're not winning no games over there right now. I definitely
Right,
look
you just run
explore to go to a new team.
some type of playoff contender.
All right. At this
I
stage of his career, yeah, he should be looking for a contender.
Yeah, he still need to like okay, everybody's saying Dallas or whatever, but okay, that's fine. But what about what's another good team that he will be good for? What do you think?
Um, you got to think who needs a running back position. I mean, running backs are kind of getting played out in today's NFL style.
What
That's
about
pretty much all.
what about pairing him with Cook and Buffalo? Because everybody's running the two back.
That'd be a nasty tandem right there. Uh, I can see him going to like a Saints, um, Cardinals, teams like that. Teams that still use the running back a lot. Um,
I think
like
the
I was saying,
Cardinals gonna be better next year because they got picks too. Oh yeah,
right.
they playing better towards the
They
end of the
look they
year.
look way better when Kyler Murray came back too. So he
Yeah,
just came back late in the season and they couldn't get it going, but they look great with him back for damn sure. But I don't know,
yeah.
Derrick
So we
Henry,
got
he got to explore his options right now because, like I say, these teams are not using the running back as much as they used to back in the day.
or go over to Pittsburgh with Russ because there was Pittsburgh looking to get Russ. I've been things linked with Russ. He is candidate to go to Pittsburgh
Yeah,
with that defense. Them two, that could be a major shakeup.
right.
That could be a power move right there. Uh,
Yeah, that definitely can.
and oh yeah, another last game. We got the Jets versus New England today. This Bill Belichick last game coaching the Patriots. Supposedly, he's going to be meeting with Robert Kraft and them on Monday to discuss his future. Um, Most likely, looks like they're leaning towards them going their separate ways, but they want to see how they're trying to frame it. Basically, they don't want to be like, "Oh, we're firing you" type thing, or basically give them a chance if we just don't leave
Yeah,
amicably.
give him a chance to walk. They're not going to fire
Yeah,
him. I mean, he has too much respect to get fired.
right.
Belichick, if I'm Belichick, I'll review this over with my family and think about it. But my opinion, I think he should just go and hang it up. What more do you have to prove? You have 6 Super Bowls. You have one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Great offense, great players came through there. There's no more need to prove in New England. So I think he should just review his options and probably just hang it up. But he's not going to get fired or they're going to let him go. He has too much respect over there in New England for that. So
Right.
with that
But
being said,
he only needs 14 wins to pass Don Shula all the time. So you think he sticks around maybe a season or two to try to break that at least,
I
or
mean, shit, the way the
do
offense
you try?
look and with the
You
players they got, 14
know
wins
what I'm
right
saying?
now is going to be a long shot. Not even for next year, the next
No,
2 years. So
I mean like if
yeah,
he
I
goes to
mean,
another team. There's
oh
potential,
well,
talks with him and whatever the case may be. But like, do you think? Yeah, like you don't think he tries to stick around to get that other 14? Pat, get the 15 wins, try to beat that John Shula since you've been doing it this long and you're right there and you're staring at it, like you said. And I know he's still competitive at this age. You know, he still wants to
All right.
win. So you don't
Well,
think
it
you
all
would
depends.
try to get that record? I,
It all depends if he care about the record, or is he a competitor like that? Does he want to go something in the record books, or you know, like I said, he already solidified his career that he doesn't have nothing else to prove. I mean,
right.
does he care about a record? I don't know because I don't know Bill Belichick personally, but if it was me, I hang it up. There's nothing else to prove. You're going down in the history book as the greatest, number one possible. So that's up to him.
And well, and sticking with the AFC East, we got that prime, the big game, Dolphins, Bills. If Bills win, they're the number 2 seed. But if they lose, they will have to have Jacksonville lose for them to make it to the playoffs. That's a big high low, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure on them. But they're coming in today's game on a real hot streak. They've been playing good.
Yeah,
Um,
4-game winning streak.
Josh Allen got them playing real good. Stephon Diggs doing his thing. The defense is rolling. I think they get the W in today in Miami. They know what's hanging over their backs today. They can't lose, basically. If they lose, they need a lot of help to get in the playoffs. So I think they come out with some intensity and try to get this game with early. Get Tyreek Hill in check, contain Tua, and they should be all right and get the W over there. So we'll see what happens later on today.
But yeah, it seems the Bills got the Dolphins number. 2 is 1-6 against the Bills.
Yeah.
Seem like they pretty much play him. They got his number. You know how you say it's just some matchups don't work. Looks like the Bills
Yeah. So
defense, they got, Tua's number. But if I was the Dolphins today, I would run the ball more. Try to keep it out of Josh Allen's hands because he's gonna try to strike. He's gonna try to run it up. They got something to prove. I know defense gonna be inspired. And
they
then
got
I
something to
think
prove and they
also,
got something to play for. They're playing for a playoff spot. So you should expect the
right,
Bills to come out with high intensity and try to get this game over with and control early. They're not trying to give the Dolphins any chance of light to think they could win this game today. If I'm Josh Allen and the Bills, I would say before this game come out with high intensity and try to strike early and get this game over with quick as possible.
yeah,
I won't even try to go in this
because,
game playing around.
yeah, because if the Dolphins, if they lose, they'll just end up being the 6th seed. They'll still
Right. They just dropped seed. So the Dolphins are
yeah,
already in the playoff. So,
right,
but at the same time, they're going to try to play too because they want to get that home field for one game at least. So I don't think they're
right.
going to just give up. But I think the Bills, they most definitely have more to play for. So, like I say, it's going to be a good Sunday night game, and we'll see what happens. But I expect the Bills to win that game today.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna be reacting after that game, so we're gonna hit y'all with 2 today. You know, because we missed y'all yesterday. So we got to hit y'all with two times. But yeah, um, Jags, they got to win. They're in a must-win game. Trevor Lawrence, he's playing today. They, thought he wasn't gonna play, but I thought he was too. I'm like, Trevor Lawrence is a competitor, also. He's gonna try to get out there and get his team back into the playoffs. Um,
It's easy for the Jags. Win or go home. Simple as that. Come
simple
out
as
and
that.
take care of a lousy Tennessee team and do your thing, and you in the playoffs. But if they lose this game, it's going to definitely be some changes up in Jacksonville because they're better
Right.
than what their record should show. So Trevor Lawrence and them boys, come out and do your thing. Win or go home. That's it. Simple as that.
Because they're gonna try to, like I said, it could potentially be Derrick Henry's last game there, so they're gonna try to feature him. Probably
Oh
get like
yeah.
30,
The great thing
35.
about these playoffs, the great thing about these playoffs and trying to get teams in the playoff is a lot of these teams know they want to play spoiler. Trust me, they
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
these teams
play
just to
hard.
go in and think it's going to be a walkover. These teams are going to play spoiler today. So it's not
Yeah,
going to be a walk in the park
especially
for
if it's
some
a
of these teams. And it's a
divisional
division
opponent.
game. So,
Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we ain't
So
let you in the
Tennessee's
playoff.
definitely going to try to play spoiler. So I hope Jacksonville doesn't come in that game and think it's going to be a walkover because it's not. It's going to be a high intensity game, and don't come in, don't think it's going to be a walkover because Tennessee's going to show up and try to say something about that and try to spoil their playoff chances.
Yeah, you got
Especially team Tennessee, you have nothing to play for. You know, after this game, it's time to go home and think about next season and all this stuff. Why not play spoiler? Why not mess up somebody else's chances of getting in the playoff?
I know that's what I would do. Like I said, my
Heck
season
yeah.
over. I'm
Right. If
taking
I
you
know this is
with
my last game of the season, no playoff, I don't have a shot to play for a Super Bowl or nothing.
right.
Oh, and this
I'm gonna
team's
be
on the
out playing
outside of
hard.
looking in. I'm going to play spoiler
Right.
alert. I'm going to go out there and try to spoil their chances. I just want to see those guys' faces at the end of the game and say, ha ha, we got y'all. You thought you was coming in going to be a walkover. Nope. I had something else to say about that.
Right. Y'all going to Cancun with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
Hey,
going on
you
vacation
getting on
with
that
us.
boat with us. You going on
Yeah.
vacation with us. For
Right.
real.
We'll see you. All right. Yeah.
We'll see you. Definitely
Y'all
try to
come
play
right up.
spoiler today.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like I said, Dallas, they got to win today. You know, they favored heavily over Commanders by 13.5, or did it move up to 14.5? Did it move up?
No, I'm not for sure. Either way, it's a 2 touchdown game. I expect Dallas to take care of business today. They know,
I think they're gonna.
simple as that.
I, yeah, I think they're gonna run it up early, and then Dak and them gonna chill. Well, that's what I would be trying to do
Well,
if I was Dak. You know, but the
well,
Commanders,
once again, the Commanders, they're going to try to play spoiler. Uh, Washington, Dallas, that's a long history of rivalry, and the Commanders not playing for nothing. They're going to try to mess up the playoff season and send Dallas on a road game, and hopefully the Eagles win today and take care of business. So that's why Dallas has to come out and try to win this game. I don't see Dallas going on the road in these playoffs getting the win. So they most definitely got to take care of business to get a home game today because Dallas on the road in the playoff. We all know the history of that. So they
speaking
better
of
come out and take care of business.
win too, they said they're not rolling over today for the Eagles. So
Oh, of course. Just like I say, it's spoiler alert today. A lot of these teams don't have nothing to play for but spoil somebody's season. So, why not try to mess it up? So,
right, I'll go out the season with a divisional win. Hey, leave on some type of positive note.
right. Get something going on the next year, take this momentum into next year and see what we could do with it.
So the Steelers are in right now.
No, they still need a lot. It's still a lot to be determined in for these seasons and who's in. So at the end of the day, we pretty much know who's in. So it's still a lot to play for today for a lot of these teams. A lot of these teams got their finger crossed. A lot of these teams need some miracle stuff to happen. So we won't know possible until the end of the day who's in, who's out.
Okay. Another big matchup. We got Justin Fields versus Jordan Love. Our boy Justin. We got love for you here on the nation. What you think he's gonna do tonight against Green Bay? You think he's gonna be playing for his career? I think he's gonna try to go out and just ball out, man. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to prove that you want to be. You want to be the franchise quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Make them keep them picks. Make them keep them picks. Make them get you some weapons. Show them that all they need to do is get you some weapons, and you'll be able to go on the attack like you do with what you do have. So they just add to that. get you some offensive linemen, some protection for you. Be a solid football team.
All right. Look, this is what the Bears should do with this pick. Don't go quarterback. You know, Justin Fields is a great quarterback. Draft Marvin Harrison Jr. Pair them two up with DJ Moore and get some O line. And I think the Bears would be right there for playoff contention next year. But we know how the draft goes. Everybody wants to take the quarterback number one for some odd reason.
Yeah.
But Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best player coming out this draft.
Yeah.
Pair him up with Justin Fields, DJ Moore. And let's see what happens. That would be a great combination out there. And the way Justin Fields played this year, hey, the sky be the limit if they could get that to happen. So
yeah, I didn't even think. Yeah, I didn't even think about that draft. Yeah, Jarvis Marvin with that.
Go and get Marvin over there.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy though. But we know how it goes. Number one quarterback, you know.
It's gonna be hard. Like I said, it's gonna be hard because
you're
the GM in there, and you're like, okay, I have this guy, supposed, generational talent of all, and I don't pick him, I'm gonna be fired after we leave the draft.
But you got to ask yourself, do Caleb Williams fit the Chicago Bears system? You think Caleb Williams is going to come over and save the Bears' problem right now? Hell no, he's not.
No,
stick with Justin Fields.
Do better.
Correct your O-line. Draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and let that play out for the next couple of years to see how that goes. I won't start over with no Caleb Williams. You got a great quarterback in Justin Fields. Yeah. So, I mean, get Marvin Harrison Jr. and let's ride this thing out and see what happens. But first, you got to correct that O-line for damn sure. You got to make corrections to that O-line for sure. So let me start with that.
Get you a tackle with that 10th pick. Get Marvin. Yeah, get a tackle with that 10th and then go from there.
Yeah.
Because Marvin and DJ. Yeah, that'll be a crazy duo, right?
That'd be a crazy duo. That'd be if that happens, that'd be a nice combination of offense right there for sure. If that happens.
The space.
Yeah. Man.
Too far back. Oh, Justin just get on up the middle.
Yeah.
For 30, 50 yards. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can only imagine that. Man, that would open up so much stuff. Because Marvin Harrison is just, that dude's dynamic. He's going to be I expect him to come right in and produce. With no excuse.
All right.
We got, But man, let's go. TJ Watt, MCL sprain. Right at the bad time. Like I say, they got some potential things they need to do or that needs to happen for them to get in, but you definitely would need him on the field.
Unfortunately, that injury came at a bad time for TJ Watt. Like I say, Pittsburgh, they need a lot to get in the playoffs anyway. They still have a chance to get in, but going into the playoff, they definitely need that player for that type of caliber. So, unfortunately, it just sucks. Injuries are part of the game. Best thing you can tell them, just rest up and, hope for some good news off the test results and just try to go move forward.
Yeah. Oh, now come out today. Now Harbaugh's open to an NFL return. Did you see that? Remember, we was talking about last show. Do you think he should just go ahead and tuck and run for the NFL because the NCAA is
Yeah,
closing in?
my opinion like that, man. Let's just get past the championship game, then we'll see what happens. Because right now, it's a lot of rumors and speculation going on what he's going to do. Let's just get past the championship game, then we'll see what happens with that situation. Until then, I don't have too much to say about him going to the NFL just yet.
Because to me, I think they're going to they're going to try to find a way to vacate it if he ends up getting the championship. They're going to, because it's just they're like, look, it's been too much stuff. Been suspended twice already. One season. Everybody's saying you're cheating. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to deal with the NCAA anymore. If they always on my back like that, I'll be ready. I'll be like, look, I'm done. I'm going. I'm going back to the NFL because, like I said, there was links for opening for charges.
Well,
He did
it's simple. It's simple as this. If he leaves,
before.
he's worried about something. If he stays, he's not too worried about nothing. But like I say, I don't have too much to say about the situation too after the championship game and see what happens like a couple weeks after that and or a couple months after that and see what he decides to do. But if he did do something wrong, of course he's gonna go to the NFL. Why stay over there? You know?
Right. And
But
I'm
we'll
from
see what
what I've been
happens.
hearing from last night and this morning. I'm getting worried for Antonio Pierce because they're not. It's not seeming like okay. They keep saying oh they like him but it's not no. Oh, but they still want to keep their options open for a Harbaugh, for a Belichick, for a, whoever is opened up. So, do you think what you think? You think they're really not
Well,
truly selling Antonio Pierce or
if I'm the Raiders, if he could get a big name like that to come over there, you got to pull the trigger. I'm sorry, Antonio Pierce, you will have to go. But Antonio Pierce, he got a lot of respect over there. Them players respect him over there. They had a great record when he came. I mean, he turned around. They played all right football when he came. It's just to be unfortunately, if he could get a big name coach over there, he's going to have to go. But he has a lot of respect in the locker room for those players, and the players have respect for him. So that's a good thing that's on his side.
yeah,
But we know how I go. It's a business. So we'll see what happens with that situation too. I would
yeah,
like
we
him
know
to get the job. I would like him to get a full season with the Raiders and figure out the quarterback situation. I would love to see that. But
right.
we all know what happens over there. We'll see.
Yeah, I said it is a business
Yeah.
at the end of the day. You know, we just fans that get to watch it. But yeah, I
Right.
said with these coaching jobs that's going to be coming available. Uh, some pretty good teams because usually the job is going to be available is pretty bad. So they got a good opportunity to bring a good name in to one of those positions. So we'll see. Like I said, they was talking about him in New England too. So there's that. So like I said, there's positions that he could. But like I said, I don't like uh the Chargers job for him only because like I said, the way they've been treating the coaches, probably like the situations they don't give you enough time. I now with the Brandon Staley thing, I understand there was too many issues for a couple years with coaching decisions, everybody questioning things. But I'm to my prior. Seems like they're on the hire and fire coaching carousel. Same thing like with the Jets. Like I don't see why. I'm surprised that uh, we got it Robert Sarver so long. They don't They don't give you time in New York. Oh, you don't win.
Well, you
Even though,
can't that Jets situation is different. You can't blame Robert Saleh for that.
oh, that
Aaron Rodgers got hurt the first
I,
game of the season, so he
hey,
he has to get 1 year under the belt with Rodgers to see what happens. Now if they stick it up next year with Rodgers, yeah, he's out of here. But you can't blame him for that situation over there. Give him a full season with Aaron Rodgers to see what happens. If they stink it up, yeah, you got to go.
right.
So he has another chance. But yeah, but like what you're saying, it seems like these coaches get like 2 years, 2.5 years, most to try to turn some around. If they don't perform or see chances in the team, they're out of here. Simple as that. They're firing these coaches at a higher rate now. So
Yeah.
simple as that. If you don't win and come in, your time is clicking right away. So you got to
Especially
come
in
in
New York.
and
They don't give you no chance. Yeah. Basketball,
yeah.
football, New
So
York, you're out of there.
yeah,
But yeah, man, we're gonna get ready to watch these games so we can give y'all our takes, our what happened, give y'all our reactions. We're gonna get back with y'all later this afternoon. Make sure y'all check for us. Y'all like our content, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm your boy Champ with Grind Time, and this is Nation Conversation. And you remember, when you see that B, it's we, and we
wait.
out.